What's up, guys? Back with a new video, new tactic video, update video, however you want to call it. Damn, sorry, I need to cough a little bit. But essentially, I was switching jobs in real life, real world, and I needed to make more money. So I was going through that whole process, doing the interviews, applying, getting accepted, all that. So I haven't been able to upload as frequently as I wanted. I don't think we've been able to upload like a week and a half, and we kind of had a good streak going before. But now that I'm kind of settled with that, I'm going to try to get 2 uploads a day going to catch up. I already got a gameplay video with this squad ready for you guys. This is just my new tactics video post-patch, because there's kind of a lot to talk about post-patch. So originally, I loved the patch. I love that you had to pass your way around to like score a goal. It wasn't as easy as the first time finesse. But they made the AI defending so OP. And I'm going to show you guys in one of my formations that when you use drop back now, it's essentially like a park the bus on steroids, but you can still attack due to the changes you can make in your attacking options. So it's not like last year, like if you parked the bus, there really wasn't anything going forward. Your players would just sit. Because they made the tactics for defense and offense separate, you can still get the same attack you want and still park the bus. But I'll get into that. This team we're looking at right now, this is a product of investments, trading with icons, trading with high rated goals, playing the market, watching the promos come out. We were able to make this squad right here. This is my A team. I was actually using the icons for the past week because since the baby icon SBC came out, all the baby icons regular prices were dropping, or people were listing them up for crazy prices. You could snipe them and sell them overnight for like 20-30k more. So I did that with 2 Crespos and a Litmanen, and I made about 85k. So I was sitting there and I was like, I could just keep doing this, make my way up to make crazy bread, and then just make like a loaded team. But when you look at it, this whole team that I was able to put together right here, essentially, if I did an icon, I'd only be able to get, I would have to take out Neymar and take out Cancelo and probably an Angolan to get an icon that's worth what the rest of those 2 bring. So it's like, do you use an icon and then 2 high rated golds, or do you use all specials without the icon? And honestly, half these special cards have better stats than the icon. So we decided to be smart. All these cards I have are long-term investments, except for Neymar. Neymar, we're just going to be watching every day. We're going to go on FUTWiz and check his stock price every day. So if he's ever dropping like crazy, I'll just sell him and then buy him back, so we don't really take too much of a loss. But I think everyone else I have is either going to go up or he's going to be an untradeable. I did the Juan Jesus foot swap deal. It only costs 6 foot swap cards. You can pretty much get those, like you can get 3 for just logging on to FIFA and like scoring a goal, I think. And you can get 3 or 4 through BSSBC, so it's a pretty easy one to get. Highly recommend it. It's kind of like getting a free monoloss on steroids. But this is my team right now. I only have them set up like this just for chemistry reasons, only chemistry reasons. I might try to do the 4-3-2-1 because I've seen some people play with it, but I'll do that in a different video because I have my formation set for this weekend. And obviously our base, we're going to start off 4-2-3-1. This is how we line up in game. We got Neymar, Cam, Dybala up top, Merns and Di Maria, Lamb, Ram, however you want to do it. Cancelo and Nainggolan as the DMs, and then Gulam and Versalco as left back, right back. Do not believe I have any instructions on this. Okay, the only instructions I have on this are stay back while attacking on the left back and right back. Everything else is balanced. And that's actually a common theme in a lot of my formations now, but I'll get into that. So, tactics, very standard. If you watch an earlier video, I have my... This is the 4-2-3-1, right? Yeah, there we go. I have 5-5 still. Instead of it being pressure on heavy touch, I have it on balance now. And the only reason I have it on balance is because of the patch. Like, pressure on heavy touch has pulled people so out of position and it's dropped stamina so much that I feel like balanced on defense actually works now with how good they made the AI. And then offense, still balanced, still 5-5. Crossing, free kicks, you can flirt 2, 3, however you want to do it. I know some people might do 4 just because heading's OP, but I just keep it at 3-3, pretty standard. That's the team I start every game in, regardless of the situation. Now, if I feel like I'm getting pummeled or the guy's in a narrow formation, he's kind of dominating me because he has like constant pressure on or something like that, I'm going to go to this formation. Now, these defensive tactics, if you want to play cheesy, these are the tactics to play. Because width is still on 5. I pretty much keep that the same through almost every formation. But when you put drop back and your depth on 2, this, like how you see this animation happening right now, imagine that animation happening, but your back 4 dots right there are all already like where the 6 yard box or the 8 yard box is. 6 yard, 8 yard, I'm not sure. But whatever that box is, imagine if everyone was just another 2 clicks back. That's what putting depth on 2 is. And you'll see it in my gameplay where I started off because we were playing 4-4-2 and I wasn't confident with my 4-2-3-1. So I started off in this and we literally scored within 2 seconds off this formation. Now this is essentially you're playing like Atletico Madrid. Everyone's going to get behind the ball except your attackers up top. I do 4-3-3-4 for this because I want Di Maria and Mertens to kind of sit in those holes on the side as outlets. Neymar is not playing defense at all. But Dybala, Cancelo, Nainggolan, those 3 are dropping back as they're all DMs. And then your back 4 is essentially not leaving the box. Like they're all going to stay in there. So for crosses, stuff like that, it really helps out. But it is very cheesy, very OP, and I hope they fix it soon, even though I'm using it. Now offense, I have to tweak it like this to make sure I still have some offense. Now, because I have my depth on 2, players are going to be sitting back deeper. Now I'm going to go and push up the players in the box so that they'll still get forward. Now, what this will do, I don't recommend this being sustainable all game long because your Cancelo and your Nainggolan, even though they have great stamina, like they will get tired eventually because they're gonna be marching. Now, I can get away with this because they're probably 2 of the best 2 top 5 center mids in the game for this type of style. So they can go up and down and it won't affect them till the end. But if you don't have like a 90 stamina high, or like a 90 stamina, 80 pace kind of player there, it's not worth doing that. You're going to have to use somebody else, center mid, left mid, whoever, because they're going to die very quickly. But yeah, we keep it on balance. I was thinking about doing fast build-up, but I've kept it on balance, and it works like a charm. You have your Mertens and your Di Maria overlapping, and then Neymar and Dybala essentially just play interchanging. But the main part about this formation is the defense is impenetrable. Now, if you have, the reason why a lot of these guys are getting 30 and O's is they're using these same exact tactics right here. But imagine these tactics with a whole Vieira and a Socrates all prime as your like 3 midfielders. And they're all dropping back in the box. What are you giving up? And then you got Team of the Year defenders. And then for attacking, you got Ibra and Team of the Year Ronaldo. We're just going to lob it up there. So, those are my tactics. If I'm getting punished and it's still like early in the game and it's just 0-0, I'll switch to that to try and get a goal. Now this is obviously just the jailbreak formation still. You could put constant pressure, press after possession. I leave it on balance because my one boy actually told me about the narrow like this, and I've had a lot of success. Even if I'm down 0-2 and I'll switch to it late game, I'll still create chances. You're gonna create chances in this formation. Now you're gonna also have to manually defend very well. Like there's not gonna be, if you're somebody who holds A and just to auto defend, don't even try this because you're gonna leave a lot of gaps that you're gonna have to switch to your guy halfway through and kind of anticipate. And sometimes you're gonna get it wrong, sometimes you're gonna get it right. It's literally a 50-50. You could play this formation and go 6-1 in a matter of 5 minutes if the other kid isn't prepared, or you could play it and go down another 2 goals if you don't switch to the right defenders. But essentially, we have Nainggolan at DM. He just stays back. Cancelo and Di Maria flood up and down, just pace. Dybala at cam, and then Neymar, Mertens a striker. I try to play triangle LBAs with them to create. I think I just have standard getting behind, stay forward. I think I have stay forward, getting a boxy on Dybala, and then stay back, cover center on Nainggolan. Everyone else is unbalanced. And then for these tactics, I have 6-4. So I have width on 6. I think he actually runs 5-4. I go 6-4 just because I have OCD with narrow. I feel like I have to go 6. But 6-4 with the depth, pretty standard. It's more literally you're manually defending. Like, don't expect these defensive tactics to do too much for you. And then offense, again, I got 5 on the width. Players in the box, got that on 7 because you want your center mids to overlap because that's what's going to crash and leave all the openings. So those are my 3 formations I'm using. If I'm winning a game, I'm just sticking with the 4-2-3-1 and I'm just possessing the ball. Because you can, in this formation, you can possess the ball the whole game and kill it off. And there will be situations that you'll see in my gameplay upload later today where I'm playing against somebody who has the 5-2 drop back tactics on, and he has everyone just sitting in the box. He's waiting for me to attack so he can counter, and I'm really just probably a good 5 minutes straight just passing it around with my center mids because I'm like, if I'm winning, I'm not gonna go in there. And that's like one of the keys I have to work on. And I've taken a lot of losses because I'm someone who I always want to try to score the most goals, get good clips, put in a good shift, always have like offensive gameplay. And now with this new patch, you kind of have to know when to pick and choose, even though it might not be how you want to play. Like there might be a situation where instead of trying to bring it back for a pass to the 18 to try to create an overlapping through ball run, you might just throw it in there for the cross, and you have a better shot doing that. Or if a person's playing deep drop back, being patient enough to waste 10 minutes just passing the ball instead of always trying to go get the goal. Like, I feel like it's boring when you're just sitting there passing around, but in order to get wins now, like, that's probably what you're going to have to end up doing. But hope you all enjoy this tactic video. Like I say, this is my new stack team. I can make a video on my B team later. You might see them in a later video. I got the gameplay video, which is going to upload later today after this. I'm going to go to the gym, come back. Definitely going to stream tonight. Twitch TV /Killmonger_10. We're going to rebrand that soon and change my name because I don't want to get copyrighted in the future. But if you ever have any questions and want to see me playing live, you can come through my stream. I'm going to try and stream every day. I'll put a link in there. If any of you guys know how to work Wondershare from Filmora and can tell me how to put a link in the video, I would be greatly appreciated, and I could get that link in there so you guys could just click on the video. Don't even have to take your time out searching me. But as always, my link's going to be in the description. I'll be streaming on that tonight, 100% streaming FUTCHAMPS games. So come through there. If you guys like the tactics you see, you'll be able to see them in action. So I hope y'all enjoy your day. I'll have the other upload for you later. I'm about to go hit the gym. And then I guess I'm just going to catch y'all in the next video. Deuces.